The new silver jewelry came out today, the exact same process of making any other jewelry. Say if you're making a jewelry ring, you need a cut emerald, a gold bar, and then a ring mold. It's the same exact thing here, silver bar with each of the opal, jade, and red topaz. So it's going to be really cheap jewelry, and I have them all here. They all have their individual uses. And as you can see, it's really low crafting level required to make them. Like, you need level 1 crafting to make this opal ring, and I think the highest requirement is level 45 to make the necklace of faith. And to enchant them, you use the same spellbook as you would with the sapphire. So level 1 enchant on the opal, and then level 2 enchant on the jade, and then level 3 enchant on the red topaz. So first of all, the Ring of Pursuit. This is completely dead content. This is for tracking in Hunter. No one ever does this. It provides a 25% chance to reveal the entire path of an animal being tracked. This effect can only be triggered on the first step of tracking an animal. Now, I've never done this before, but yeah, it's just completely dead content and no one's gonna do it. There's different parts to find the animal, so obviously there's a 25% chance to reveal the entire path, so you can find it straight away, I guess. Right, there we go. Okay, so it should reveal the entire track. Right, there we go. Okay, so it's very, very useful, but completely dead content because no one does tracking. So I'm just going to drop that forever. Goodbye. This is actually really, really useful. It has 10 charges, the dodgy necklace. It provides a 25% chance to prevent a failed pickpocket from stunning or damaging you. So it just completely ignores the stun and you will just continue pickpocketing. Let me show you. So obviously when I'm stunned, I can't pickpocket for a few seconds. However, as you could see there, I was meant to be stunned, however it completely ignored it and I was able to continue pickpocketing. This necklace right here is going to be very, very useful, as I just showed that. The Amulet of the Bounty also has 10 charges and provides a 25% chance to conserve some seeds when planting in allotment patches. So obviously people plant watermelon seeds, so usually I would plant 3 watermelon seeds. Let's see if I save any. And straight away it does. We saved 2 seeds. I mean, it's not much. Some people plant watermelon seeds in every single allotment patches, every single day, all the time. So that could save a lot of money right there. The Expeditious Bracelet has 30 charges and has a chance of a kill on a Slayer task counting as 2. With no additional experience. So this could be useful if you don't want to skip a task and you want to get the task over and done with quicker. Then yeah, I tested it out and it was actually very, very common. It seemed to be like 1 in every 2 kills. Obviously you don't have to equip it the whole time, which is obviously going to affect your experience rates because you can't equip the Barrow's Gloves. You only have to equip it as soon as you're killing it. Moving on to the Jade Jewelry, the Ring of Returning has 5 charges just like the Ring of Wealth, and it teleports you to your current respawn location, and mine is Edgeville. Don't know, guess it could be useful. I can teleport to Edgeville with my glory, I could teleport to the Falador one with a Falador tab, so I don't know. I mean, it's a one-click teleport just like that. The Necklace of Passage has 3 teleport locations, the first one being the Wizard's Tower. So I don't know why you'd want to come here, but maybe for a clue scroll, but there is a fairy ring over there, so I don't know, that's kind of dead. You have the Outpost. This is used for a clue scroll, a master clue scroll, probably other clue scrolls, so I guess that could be very useful. If you don't know where we are here, it's south of the Gnome Stronghold. And I know to the west there's a Randar, and that's also used for clue scrolls. So it's basically just useful for clue scrolls, and then the last teleportation is to the Eagle's Eyrie. So this one teleports you right to the very northeast of the desert, northwest of the Ruins of Uza, and apparently this guy says these clays are good for Iron Men, so I guess we'll take his word for it. Don't think I'm going to be keeping that one, not really useful for me whatsoever. Next is the Amulet of Chemistry, which is going to change Herblore a lot. Everyone's going to be using this whilst training. It gives a 5% chance of a 4-dose potion being created while making a potion, so that just activated then. So say if you're making staminas, you've got a 5% chance of basically saving about 2k. So let's see how much money I saved here. A 3 dose is 2.5k, a 4 dose is 3.3k. So I just saved 800 GP and it has 5 charges. So I guess 1 in every 20 potions you get a couple K back, which is pretty good. The Flamta bracelet has 80 charges and each build of the Molten Temple is substantially more effective. So let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, I guess you get your percentage faster. Yeah, that is a lot faster. And this is a money maker. You can make sacred oil, so I guess it's gonna be better for making money. Yeah, that is a lot faster. Holy shit. Damn. That's actually really fast. But yeah, I guess if you make money from sacred oil, this is gonna be really useful for you. Right, now onto the red topaz jewelry, starting off with the Ephorites Aid. It has 200 charges, allows any attack to deal damage towards vampires. 1 charge is depleted per attack. If you didn't already know, the only way to deal damage to these vampires is with a silver weapon, so a silver sickle. So let's test it out. I'm not sure why you'd kill these in the first place, like, that kind of confuses me. Yeah, so as you can see, yeah, pretty simple stuff. I mean, I'm looking at the drop table, and they don't really drop anything, so I'm kind of confused about this. It's kind of just like dead content. Yeah, not quite sure about that one. If anyone has any idea how that could be useful, let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, don't think we're missing out on anything on that. The Necklace of Faith. It has 1 charge. It restores 10% of total prayer points if hit points falls below 20% of total while walk. Again, I don't see a use for this because it's sort of just a waste of an invent space. You could just have a full prayer pot in there instead, but let's see what happens. Okay, so yeah, I don't see a use for that whatsoever. Just like the Expeditious bracelet, we have the bracelet of Slaughter. I do see a very good use for this. This pretty much extends your Slayer task if you can be bothered like equipping it every time you kill something. So it has a chance of a kill on a Slayer task not counting towards your task, but still providing the experience. So let's hopefully not die to an Ice Warrior. So let's have a look. So we'll see what the chance is. The last one looked to be about 50%. Whether this is 50% as well, I doubt it, because that would extend it by a shitload. Yeah, so there we go. Your bracelet of Slaughter prevents your Slayer count decreasing. It has 29 charges left, yeah. So I'll kill a few more and see how actually common it is. Yeah, so it looks to be about 25% chance. Quite likely. And lastly, we have the Burning Amulet. It has 5 charges with teleports all over the wilderness. This is really helpful. The Chaos Temple, right outside the Elder Chaos Druids, these are pretty good money in XP, so you get a direct teleport and then obviously a direct teleport to the bank as well. And there's not many teleports on the east side of the wilderness. I don't know whether it's faster getting to Venonitis using this teleport or not, but it's a similar sort of distance, really helpful. The next one being the Bandit Camp. You want to know what's really useful about this? West Dragons. To get to West Dragons, you have to run all the way from Edgeville. Look how close this is. It's pretty much the same run from Court Cave to Graveyards. However, you're in 13 Wilderness here, so there's going to be a lot more people killing dragons in this section of the wilderness now, most definitely. And then lastly, we have the Lava Maze. Try not to die to a Black Knight. I guess what's helpful about this teleport, it is closer than the Guruk Tele to the KBD lair. Just a little bit. And also to Chaos Fanatic as well. But yeah, it doesn't really make much of a difference. Also, I guess you could use this teleport to get to these green dragons. I don't know why you'd kill the dragons here. And also the Black Chin Chompers, maybe. But yeah, just another very helpful teleport. Also very close to the Runite ore as well. Really interesting stuff. Quite a few of them dead content, but some of them are really useful. And if you guys have any suggestions of some overpowered methods, maybe using these pieces of jewelry, I don't know. Maybe there are some. Put them in the comment section below. Any you could maybe think of. Also, Tournament Worlds are back. If you don't know what they are, basically you can just use any gear that you want and just fight each other. But they've also introduced Cass Awards and all of the new raids items. So you can use Ancestral Robes, you can use the Elder Maul, Dragon Claws, everything. So to finish off today's video, I want to leave you guys with this.
Heads we go in, tails we don't. Lost my coin. Heads we go in, tails we don't. Desto. I don't give a fuck. My PC's off. Stream? Hello? Give him a 0, give him a 0, give him a 0, give him a 0. Yes, give him 1 0, 1 0, 1